Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
From the building! Away from the village!
Ancient magic drone.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him in his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Revelio. Repairer. Good as new. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Repairer. Accio. Levioso. Repairer. Levioso. Repairer. Revelio.
Glad Rags Wizard Wear.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's Wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Glad Rags Wizard Wear. 72. Galleons. Buy. Supplies. Gear. Traditional school gold-rimmed half-moon. You've received a new piece of gear. Gear. Your current defense and offense are displayed at the top right of the screen. Spacebar. Continue. Select the Cloaks and Robes gear slot and press mouse left. Cloaks and Robes. Cloaks and equip a robe. Traditional school robe. Glad Rags Wizard Wear. Patterned house robe. Green gingham, pinstriped scarf. Sell items. Sell items. Traditional school robe. Well appointed. Dark flat cap.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Visit vendors to sell gear.
Battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Level. 6.
Revelio.
Glad Rags Mannequin.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating...
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Some quests have open objectives.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
You must return to your common room for the night. Access the map. Map. Hogsmeade. Select the Hogwarts map button to switch to the Hogwarts map. Hogwarts map. Floo-Flame's location, the Great Hall. The Great Hall. Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult. You have received an owl post. Escape. Open field guide. Owl post. Professor, come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio.
Hufflepuff barrels.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Leave me be!
I believe...
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Haunted toilets.
Revelio. Accio.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no
Hello,
one in the school I'd be
Lucan.
afraid to duel.
May I use the
I
training
know,
dummy?
Sebastian,
Hello.
I know.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Reparo. Accio.
Excellent form.
Levioso!
That's it.
Lumos.
Levioso!
Accio.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
You have learned enough spells that you'll need to equip Incendio to your spell set. To do this, you need to swap Escape, Lumos, Depulso, Force. Unavailable. Repels many types of objects and enemies with considerable force. Although it deals Incendio damage, its range is short and requires you to be close to the target. This spell deals significant damage and lights certain Incendio damage. Its range is short. Incendio damage. Incendio damage. Incendio damage. Its range is short and requires you to be close. Incendio is a heavy damage spell that unleashes destructive flames at a short range.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
It's to do with Ranrook. It's to do with...
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
See you tonight.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Use disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Spacebar. Continue. Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or solve puzzles that require extra light. Conjuring spell. Disillusionment. Utility.
We must remain unseen.
Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior. Being caught by authority figures will result in quest failure.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn!
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode mouse right button grants precision spell targeting, and reveals additional spell targets. Spacebar. Accept.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Yvonne, must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Try again. Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives.
Quietly now. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode mouse right button grants precision spell targeting, and reveals additional spell targets. Spacebar. Accept.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
Escape. Lumos. Disillusionment. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return. To use a spell or item, you must first add it to your spell set. Add Incendio now. Hover over Incendio, hold mouse left button and drag it to your spell set. Escape. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to blend.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Where might this lead? Revelio. Reparo. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego! Levioso!
Try again.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast
Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
damage for a few seconds, during which time collisions will result in incendiary bursts.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Rebellion. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Lumos. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. 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 It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
A white outline indicates your...
Sebastian!
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Escape. Back. Reparo. Lumos. Utility. Disillusionment.
Potato! Revelio.
my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Don't get too cocky simply because
Escape.
he had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Why, thank you.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They can be scary. What's to be scared of?
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
That's unkind.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
I'll see what I can do.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Protego! Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
My brother.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented sleep.
Levioso!
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Lumos!
Escape. Lumos. Reparo.
Reparo! Protego!
Map. Tomes and World Map. Hogsmeade, Floodflames locations. The Astronomy Wing, J. Open quest log. Mouse right button. Untrack. The Bell Tower.
Revelio.
Three Sisters bells. Map. Flames locations. Hogwarts. The astronomy. Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and levels. New challenges will be.
And you also went on to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seemed to be his cup of tea.
Well, I'd appreciate it not anyone at all.
It was a good drawing, though.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course. What will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Natty just sent you an owl post requesting to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. M. Open map, map. Select the world map button to switch to the world map. This is the world map. Most of the hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Spacebar. This is the hamlet, Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flames, side quests, and collectibles. Escape. Exit field guide. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Professor Fig. As if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A fifth year if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatise before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigelis Black, Headmaster. Escape. Back.
Revelio. Reparo.
Map. Flames, the South Wing. Challenges. Quests. Mouse right button. Untrack quest. Professor, Herbology, Venomous Valor. Mouse right button. Venomous Valor. Mouse right button. Venomous Valor. Mouse right button. Level 8.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Map. Flames, Venomous Valor. Herbology class. I need to attend Herbology, the library annex. The annex of the Herbology class. Herbology class. I need to attend Venomous Valor. I should search the ground.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Retry. Escape. Back. Lumos.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Protego, Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
Special rewards will
I die of them fast.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Happy to help.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Map. Floflame's location. Challenges. Hogsmeade map. Quests. Professor Heck, like a moth to a frame. Mouse right button. Mouse right button. Professor Heckat's assignment 2. Professor, level. Challenges.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What?
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I don't mind living in dormitories.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Yes, Professor Binns does show an answer.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Accio! The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it. Lumos.
Wish I could see.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
I only speak up in classes where the teacher doesn't adapt.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I followed the clues.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Level 9. Inventory. Quest items. Sort out. Level. Collections. Collections. Appearances, level 9. Map. Floodflames locations. Map. Quests. Professor Hecat's assignment 2. Gobs of Gob, mouse right button. Mouse right button. Track quest, mouse right button. Level 9.
Revelio. Lumos. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Just one more gobstone. Protego! Oh. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Map. The bell tower, the library annex. U. The library annex. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate.
Not on your nose.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course. No, I think I'll keep them.
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
No, I was only joking. Yes.
I'm only teasing. Of course you can have them.
Oh, thank Merlin. You had me worried there. Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Wonderful idea.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Excuse me, Professor, could you remind me what my assignments were about? Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
How fascinating.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Augure skeleton.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
Map. Flame's location, the Grand Quests. Quests. Crossed Wands, Round 3. crossed wand, mouse right button, mouse right, spell comb, crossed wands, round, level. Challenges. Level. Owl post. Map. Hogsmeade map, quests. Crossed wand, mouse right button. Level. 9. Map. World map. Quests. Crossed wands, mouse right button. Spell combination, level 9. Map. Flames locations. The Grand Crossed wands, Hogwarts. Keeping 1 force, 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your spell set.
Future champion coming through.
Well.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Break through red shields with damage spells.
Protego!
Tap the assigned key to cast Incendio.
Levioso!
Give up that ball!
Protego! Accio! Levioso! You're better than that!
Levioso!
Come on!
Care to try again?
Very well. Not right now.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Here.
Map. Flames locations, world map. World map. Hogwarts. The Great Hall. Professor Hecat, Herbology class. I need to attend her. Professor Hecat, mouse right button, mouse right button. Challenges.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Escape. Lumos. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Damage.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have
Expelliarmus
such a
disarms
skill,
wands
but
or
keep
other weapons out of
practicing.
enemies' hands.
Expelliarmus may save your
Different
life
types
one
of
day.
enemies will react in different ways when disarmed.
Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Level 9. Map. Floodflames, the Grand Hogsmeade map. Map. Herbology class, mouse right button. Mouse right button. Level 9. Map. Floodflames locations. U. Crossed wands, round, Hogwarts. Keeping one force, one control, and one damage spell in your spell set will prepare you for most combat scenarios.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
Absolutely.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Nat Siona.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells. Tap the assigned key to cast Incendio.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Expelliarmus!
Mine's the one!
Arresto Expelliarmus!
Come on! Protego! That's all you Expelliarmus! You're better than that! Expelliarmus! There goes my way. Protego! Expelliarmus!
Like a winner!
Arresto
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus!
Protego! Fringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Leviosa! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Stupefy! Protego! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus!
Protego! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
Protego!
Auristo Momentum!
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
Protego! Accio!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
It's an honor.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Map. Flames locations. Quests. All. Herbology class. Mouse right button. Level 10. Map. Flames, the library annex, herbology class. I need to attend herbology class, the library annex. The library annex. The annex of the library. Mouse left button. Select. The library annex, exit. The library annex. The library annex. The annex of the library. The library annex. The annex of the library. Exit. The library annex. The library annex. The library annex. Herbology class. I need to attend herbology class. The library annex. The library annex. Hogsmeade, Gladrag, Hogwarts map. Floodflames locations. The library, herbology class. The library annex, Central Hall. Our Revelio will clearly highlight nearby enemies, interactive elements, and containers.
I'm avoiding our common room. Ronan's testing on Accio and stupidly summoning
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it
Potting
a vital
table. Select the
ingredient in
available
all
seeds to begin.
As
Dittany.
you all should know from Professor
The
Sharp's
leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiccaneld potion. Dittany seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and can
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
hold tab and tap mouse to open the tool wheel and assign the Chinese chomping cabbages. Then tap to use your assigned tools. 4. Mandrake.
Look at that! Well, anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Seeds take time to grow.
Reminder as to why we should
Return to your
always
potting
wear our
table in the
dragon
herbology
cloth.
classroom later to...
We shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As MI plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really...
I do wonder about Professor. We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as
Potting
friendships.
table.
Kindness
Small
and concern
planter.
are as necessary in the
Dithani.
greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggeneld potion. Dithani seeds can be purchased. Floodflames location. The Hogsmeade map. Quests. Potions class. Mouse right button. Level. Settings. Map. Floodflames Potions class. The next class I must attend is Potions. It is taught by Professor Sharp. South Hogwarts Hogsmeade, Floodflames locations. Hogsmeade. Floodflames locations. The Library Annex. Potions class, the Library Annex. The Library Annex, Divination Classroom. Track undiscovered floodflames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the
Revelio.
garden school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow it. It would make him look completely uncomfortable.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I can get you that feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was relieved.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. Your potion should not be there.
Memorandum. Date, 31st of December, 1875. From, Our Office. Subject, Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instruction to follow. Escape. Back.
well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot
Potions.
be rushed.
Brew potions from unlocked recipes at the Wiggeneld potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Brewing time 15s. Yield 1 bottle. Escape. Back. Wiggeneld potion. Empty. Escape. Back. Thunder Brew, Wiggeneld potion, Edurus potion. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. Brewing time 30s. Yield 1 bottle. Escape. Back. Edurus potion. A potion that empty. Felix Felicis. Enhances the drinker's chance of success.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Potion Station. Wiggeneld potion.
Mr. Weasley
aids in healing
did
and
not do
restores
this
a bit
on
of the
his
drinker's
own.
health.
His accomplice
Edurus
will
potion.
answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
It was nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Map. Settings. Hogwarts. World map, world map. Quests. The girl from mouse right button. Untrack quest. F. The girl from Uagadug. Level 10. Map. Hogsmeade map. The Great Hall. The famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. The South Wing. Forbidden Forest. Hogwarts grounds. The girl from Uagadug. J. Open quest. The girl from Uagadug. Natty Ona has asked me to meet her at a The girl from Uagadug. Natty Ona has asked if you see this The girl from Hogsmeade, South Hogwarts region. Hogwarts grounds. The grounds surrounding Hogwarts Castle. The girl from Uagadug. Lower Hogsfield. Mouse right button. Remove waypoint. Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield. The hamlet of Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield. Map. Flowflame's locations. Hogwarts. The Astronomy Wing. The wing of Hogwarts comprising the Astronomy Tower, the highest spire in Hogwarts, the defense against the Dark Arts Tower and the Transfiguration Courtyard. Mouse left button. The Bell Tower exit. The Bell Tower exit. The Bell Tower Wing. Exit. The Bell Tower Wing. The Bell Tower Wing. New potions and plants can be unlocked for your tool wheel by purchasing recipes from J. Pippin's Potions. Map. Hogsmeade. The Bell Tower Wing. Quests. The girl from Uagadug. Mouse right button. Challenges.
Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I shall keep an eye out.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Even more of an example. What am I doing here? This patrol.
Escape. Lumos. Disillusionment. Utility.
What's that?
How many of you are there?
Such arrogance.
Protego!
Arrogant child! You look tired.
Incendios.
Incendios. Easily diverted.
Revelio.
You can't stop us. One more taken down.
Restart from last checkpoint. Force and control spells help you.
One way to enter. How many of you are there?
One less demon to one wise and crap.
Escape. Back. Incendio.
Protego! Accio!
Pity. Not quite. You won't get away with that. That was me. Force my hand.